Just get the energy of it, where you feel yuck or stuck, what the fuck? Or you're thinking about a situation like money or business or family or your relationship or somebody, and there's just an energy there, you don't know what to do. Just ask, what am I avoiding? Destroy and uncreate it, pak and pot it. Who or what am I defending for or against? Destroy and uncreate it, pak and pot it. What am I proving? Destroy and uncreate it, pak and pot it. Now, you may have to go through 10 or 15 or 20 layers before you even get anything, because if you're avoiding and defending, guess what? You're not being present with it. Oh my goodness, isn't that awesome? Puke emoji. Puke emoji. Hello, beautiful people. This is Dr. Dane. Welcome to this installment of the Tour of Consciousness. Woo! It's been a while, but I hope you've seen all the other fun stuff that we've been making available on YouTube, and 10-hour loops and that sort of thing. And I had somebody call me today and go, Dane, this 10-hour loop on money and abundance. He's like, dude, that's the shit. And I was like, all right, cool. Because why shouldn't we have ease with a lot of, well, every area of our life? We have this phrase in Access. We call it a mantra. All of life comes to me with ease and joy and glory. And that's us when we're being us. Now, if you notice, we're doing a little something different. I was going to do this from Rome. Because let's see. I went to Opacha. And then, I went to Denmark. And then I went to Croatia, Opacha. And then I went to Rome. And I did not do a tour of consciousness because I could not talk. I was in the middle of, but I did film some stuff. So we're just kind of interspersing that so you can still see some of the lovely places that I got to visit in the last few weeks. And it's my way of bringing you along with me and just taking you by the hand and let's go. So what is the tool for today? Well, basically that. You know, the thing I just talked about where I'm like, have no words? Well, what if that's not wrong? See, for me is, what I've learned is I know when I have no words that I can try something like making a video for you. And then if it just goes flat, what I know is I'm gearing up for something greater in the future. Always. So what if from this point forward, no matter what occurs, what if it's actually you gearing up for something greater in the future? Now, as I'm talking about that, you might look over some of the things that have occurred for you in the last few weeks, and maybe look at some of the places you might have judged you because you had no brain, you couldn't talk, or like one of the things that has occurred for me several times is like, I just knock shit over. I'm like, because my proprioception is changing rather dynamically. See, when you choose more consciousness, you're choosing more awareness. When you choose more awareness, you're choosing to be less defined. When you choose to be less defined, you are no longer run by the machine so dynamically. And yet, the one reason I see people avoiding it more than anything else, and we talk about avoiding and defending in Access, which is a great way of setting yourself free of anything. Just get the energy of it, where you feel yuck or stuck, what the fuck? Or you're thinking about a situation like money or business or family or your relationship or somebody, and there's just an energy there, you don't know what to do. Just ask, what am I avoiding? Destroy and uncreate it, pak and pot it. Who or what am I defending for or against? Destroy and uncreate it, pak and pot it. What am I proving? Destroy and uncreate it, pak and pot it. Now, you may have to go through 10 or 15 or 20 layers before you even get anything, because if you're avoiding and defending, guess what? You're not being present with it. Oh my goodness, isn't that awesome? Puke emoji. Puke emoji. So, there's that as a tool for transformation, if you will. You're welcome. Thank you very much. But also, what if it's okay when you choose something different? Oh, as I was going to say, the ADHD, I tell you. By the way, I just made a post today on ADHD. It's like a 15-minute video or 12-minute video. You can probably find that here also. But for those of you who know you have it or think you have it or been made wrong for having it, watch this video. It is 15 minutes of freedom for those of us weirdos with ADHD, which is all of you watching. Okay, you're welcome. And it's not a disease, it's a greatness disguised. How does it get any better than that? Like most all the rest of your greatnesses, which brings me back to my point, and the snake is almost eating its tail, which is when you make changes that are about getting more conscious, getting more aware, there's often a period that seems really uncomfortable because what's going on is your reference points for who you are, how you function, basically your programming is changing. You're undoing the programming so you actually have choice. The program says this or this, choose one. But I don't like those choices. So then how do you have more choice? By going beyond the programming, by asking questions, by pock and potting things, by making the choice to, instead of being in conclusion, to function more from the question, which is how you as a being actually function. So, what question can you ask to change this? And also, another great question for you is this the change I've been asking for? Showing up in a totally different way than I thought it would. Because no matter who we are, we expect that the change we ask for is going to show up in a particular way. And that destroys all the magical, miraculous ways the universe could gift it to us. So, once again, is this the change I'm asking for showing up in a totally different way than I thought it would? Okay, my beautiful friends, I hope that helps. I hope no matter what weirdness you're going through, you recognize it is actually forward progress, no matter what it looks like. Even if you're like, oh my God, I'm terrible, I'm bad, I'm wrong, I'm moving backwards. That's the way it feels sometimes when you're moving forward the fastest. So, thank you very much for being with me. Thank you for going on this wonderful journey of more possibilities. What if you truly being you are the gift, the change, and the possibility this world requires? You are, and I thank you for being it. Also, if this has been a contribution to you or you like the video, please like, please subscribe. If you notice, I never put ads on my videos. Why? Well, so many reasons, but one is I don't like to sit through them, and I'm doing this to contribute to you. So one of the ways you contribute back is by liking and subscribing, and also if you could let your friends know if they might benefit from any of these things, I would be so grateful if you would pass it on. Thank you. See you next time. Bye-bye.